Yo, what is up guys? In today's video, we are going to be going over every single money spot in Dig. And basically, I'm just going to be testing how much money I make at every single spot. And by the end of this video, you're going to find out what is the absolute best spot to make money. Anyways, let's get right into it. Before I start the video as well, I just want to say we are doing a ton of giveaways in my Discord. So if you are not already in my Discord, make sure to join. It should be the first link in the description down below. I have a ton of game passes, as you can see here. But anyways, let's get right into the video. Alright guys, so I have a list of a ton of spots that we are going to be going over. But comment down below if you think I'm missing any spots, because I believe I nailed every single one. But yeah. Alright guys, now for this first spot, I'm basically going to take you over to the Gnome Abundance. Now, I know that this abundance did get nerfed a little bit, but we are still going to be testing it. Now, I'm going to pull up the map for every single location. If you do not know where it is going to be right here, kind of below where Fernhill Forest is, close to Verdant Vale. And if you do use the item detector, actually, you are able to see the exact location of it, which is going to just be right here on top of this rock. And if you can't get up here, just make sure you have some jump boots or whatnot, or some hats. You should be able to get up just like this magic top hat. Just get up just like that. You should be able to get up. But yeah. Now, guys, I'm going to base all of this off the amount of digs that I'm doing. So I'm not going to base it off how much I do during time. I'm just going to base it off digs. So I'm just going to do around 50 to 100 digs. I'll pick a number basically, and then we will do that for every single spot. All right, guys, before we start as well, I'm going to show you kind of the build that I'm running here. So I'm running just an all kind of strength loadout, cauldron hat, imporns, and ice picks. And also I'm going to show you my shovel. I mean, I'm using the starfire with the strong enchant. So then you have an idea for the build that I'm using here. And also know that this is the strong spot for the starfire shovel, so I'm gonna be digging a lot faster than any other spot. All right guys, and basically I'm gonna be digging 50 items here, so I'm gonna wait until my inventory has around 53 items, then we're gonna sell and see how much money we make from the Gnome Abundance. Anyways, let's get right into it. Alright guys, and just like that, I have dug 50 times at the Gnome Abundance, and we're going to go ahead and sell here, and we're just going to see how much we make. Got a decent amount of items, but it looks like we're going to make 19k, nearly 20k off this spot, so we're going to go right into the next spot. Alright guys, we're going to go into the next spot, which is Pig Abundance in Verdant Vale. And as I'm on my way there, I just want to let you know, on this Wednesday, I'm going to be streaming until I get a secret. I'm not ending the stream until I get a secret. So if you guys do want to watch that, make sure to stay tuned for that. It'll be in the Discord on YouTube while I'll be live streaming it. But yeah. Alright guys, and if you do not know the spot for Pig Abundance, it's just going to be right in Verdant Vale. Pretty simple spot near these barn areas. And if you do use a item detector, you should be able to find it pretty easily. It should just pop up just like so. Pig Abundance right here. So we're basically going to dig here 50 times, see how much money I make, and then yeah. Alright guys, and just like that, that is our 50th time digging. We're going to go ahead and sell here, see how much we make. I think it might be more than the Gnome Abundance. Let's just take a look. 25k. Okay, so compared to Gnome Abundance, it is an extra 5 or around 6k. So that is good to know. But anyways, we're going to move into the next area, which is going to be Spider Cavern. Now, we actually have a couple spots down here that are pretty good to make money. But I'm just going to go down to Cinder Cavern, show you the exact spot, and yeah. Alright guys, so we're just going to go into Cinder Cavern, and then we're going to make our way down to the elevator. And we kind of just want to go over to Spider Cavern, sort of. And I'll show you the exact spot and like the easiest way to get there. So yeah. Alright guys, now as you have arrived at the bottom of the elevator, you're going to want to just follow me here if you do not know where Spider Cavern is. I'm assuming a lot of you guys do though. You're just going to want to take a left here, follow these spider webs. I've showed it multiple times in many of my videos. But basically, just keep following these spider webs up here. You're going to want to take a left right here. Keep following them. There should be one up top, and then take a right here, and there should be one on the side, and then yeah, you're just gonna keep following them. Should take you over to the spider area where you fight the spider boss. But basically, this is an area that a lot of people say you could make pretty good money on, just anywhere in here. So I'm gonna dig here 50 times, see how much money we make, and then yeah, I'll just be right back. Alright guys, and that was our last dig, 50 digs, and we're going to go ahead and sell here. I don't think that I made as much. This probably might have been the worst spot. 18k, okay, it's not that bad. It's definitely the bottom of the list right now. but it isn't horrible. But basically, now we're going to make our way over to Azure Hollow, which is also in Cinder Cavern. So I'm going to basically show you the way to get there if you do not know. We're going to be testing that area, see if it's any good, and yeah. Alright guys, now I'm assuming most of you know where to go, but basically if you don't, make sure to follow these blue mushrooms. It will lead you to the exact spot of Azure Hollow, but let's just get right to Azure Hollow. Alright guys, we are now in Azure Hollow, and I'm just going to basically dig anywhere. It doesn't really matter where you dig. I'm just going to dig right within this area, do 50 digs, and I will report back to you and show you how much money I get. Alright guys, and we have now dug 50 times here, and honestly, this spot was really fast because of the rock. Now, the rocks are really OP, and I think this might be number 1 so far. We're gonna take a look here, see how much we make. We made 29k. Okay, so that is the best spot so far because the pig abundance was around 26k. So this is really good to know, but we're gonna go into the next spot, which is gonna be the graveyard, or just like the ghost area. So let's make our way over there. Alright guys, and we are now going to make our way over to the graveyard area in Rooftop Woodlands. Alright guys, and as I'm on my way there, let me know down in the comments if you guys are excited for this update this upcoming Saturday. I'm pretty excited, but let me know. Okay, and we are now at the graveyard, and basically we're just going to dig anywhere in it pretty much, and if you do not know where it is, it's just going to be right over here in this certain spot. Pretty easy to find, Rooftop Woodlands, but yeah, let's just get straight into digging. All right, and that is going to be our 50th dig at the graveyard. Okay, there we go. And we're going to sell our inventory here. We got a good amount of divines, to be honest, but let's just see how much we make here. We did 25k. Okay, that's going to put this spot, I believe, in 3rd place. So not too bad for a graveyard, but now we're going to make our way into Polar Abundance in Mount Cinder. All right, guys, we're now in Mount Cinder, and I'm going to take you over to the Polar Abundance. I'm assuming that a lot of you guys know where it is, though. I mean, if you do not, again, make sure you have an item detector. You will be able to find it pretty easily, just like so. Polar Abundance right here. We're going to do 50 digs here, see how much it makes, and yeah. Alright guys, and just like that, that is our 50th item, and let's go ahead and sell here, see how much we make. I think we're going to make a decent amount. Let's take a look. Okay, so we made 16k, which that is like nothing if I'm going to be honest. I'm really surprised by that, actually. That's very interesting. But anyways, they seem to nerf it crazy, but let's just head over to the next spot, and it's going to be in the second area. It's going to be Copper Mesa. We have a couple spots there, so let's just get right into it. Alright guys, we're now in Copper Mesa, and we're going to make our way over to the Gold Nugget Abundance. Now, this spot has like a lot of different opinions about it, but we're going to do 50 digs here and see how much money it makes and see where it places like on the leaderboard of all the spots that we've gone through so far. But yeah, if you do not know how to get to it, it's going to be over here. Just follow me, and it's going to be right within this area. Just take out your item detector again. I will show it on the map as well. It's going to be right here, Gold Nugget. And it will be right here on the map. Pretty easy to find, not too bad. But yeah, let's just get right into digging. Alright, and just like that, that was our last dig. Now, I'm going to be honest before I sell. I did miss out on a decent amount of legendaries, so I feel like I could have made a little bit more off the spot. Only 18k, pretty bad. I feel like I could have got within the maybe like the 20-ish, 23k range probably, so that should be a little bit more because I was missing out on a lot of those legendaries. But yeah, that's kind of going to be Gold Nugget Abundance. Now we're going to make our way over to Dino Abundance, which is also going to be in Copper Mesa. So I'll basically show you guys how to get there, and yeah. Okay guys, and basically this is going to be where Dino Abundance is. I will show on the map just a little bit up past the saloon. To be honest, it's pretty easy to find. It looks like somebody found a secret here as well. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the stand arrow. So, hey, hopefully we can find it while we're digging here, but we will see. But basically, if you do have an item detector, they have been kind of adding this spot back and deleting it, but it's just going to be right here. I don't really know why it's glitched, but just dig anywhere within here. So we're going to dig 50 times and see what we get. Alright guys, and just like that, we have just dug 50 times at the Dino Abundance. As you can see, I just got a prismatic actually. So this spot is going to sell for a pretty good amount, but we're going to go ahead and sell here. This might be the best spot. We are going to make 56k off Dino Spine Abundance, only 50 digs. Oh my goodness, guys. Okay, so clearly this is the best spot, but the only reason I believe is because this prismatic, if we didn't get this, it probably would have been around like 30k is my guess, but this is still really good. So I mean, that just goes to show, it seems like Dino Spine is going to be the best spot. But yeah, all right guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click that subscribe button down below if you are not already subscribed. But yeah, peace out.